You know, there are a few things in life that are inevitable. Death, taxes, and JoJo Siwa. It feels like there's no escaping her and her antics. Personally, I was ready to leave her and her bizarre rebrand in 2024, but as we all saw, that didn't quite pan out. I mean, she literally poured beer into a shoe and drank it. That's one of the most disgusting things I've ever witnessed. Is she planning to put the shoe back on afterward? She's been on some strange, questionable timing all of last year, and I was hoping for something different in 2025. But judging by her new song, Choose Your Fighters, and its music video, it looks like she's still on the same wild track, maybe even worse. In what kind of music video, or any situation for that matter, does someone just randomly lick your neck and then walk off? What kind of strange, out-there director is she working with? And that's not even the most shocking part. But before we dive into her new music video, let's first look at her latest social media antics. When I last covered JoJo Siwa, she was pretending to be kidnapped by Beyoncé. I know, it sounds ridiculous and crazy, but there's actually some backstory which I explained in the video on screen. In short, some people believe Beyoncé is evil, and they thought she kidnapped JoJo after a comment.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce, just so that way we keep the dance community safe. Everybody, Beyonce, you got great music. We all love to dance to it. We all love you. Anyways, I am up here tonight.
The whole joke behind it was basically that if you even mentioned Beyoncé's name, you'd just disappear. This theory went viral on TikTok, and JoJo, knowing this, completely stopped posting for a while, which was super weird because she was always posting like every other day. So naturally, people started freaking out, trying to figure out what happened to her. Like, was she actually kidnapped? This became such a huge thing that the last video she posted before allegedly disappearing got like 46 million views and 100,000 comments. And all the comments were people posting the exact day they checked her page and saw there was no update. The disappearance lasted for about a month and a half, until JoJo finally returned with her Sabrina Carpenter wannabe song, Iced Coffee. Like, really? She didn't even try to come up with a better name. Iced Coffee Espresso? What are we even talking about here? Anyway, right after she came back to social media, another TikTok trend blew up, and guess what? It was all about ignoring JoJo Siwa. Yeah, a whole trend dedicated to just completely ignoring her.
It's become a trend to ignore JoJo Siwa every time she posts a TikTok. And it's actually working. But you might have seen this video before, because this is the video that basically started the whole thing. Bro, imagine if we all started ignoring celebrities. Like, how hilarious would it be if they posted and got like 13 likes? That is literally all it took to start this entire thing. Other people have also made videos like it. This one's literally talking about the fact that it's literally happening to JoJo right now. So basically, if you go on JoJo Siwa's account right now, you'll see that her videos are getting a lot of views, like a lot of views. So this one's got 10 million, 6 million, 8 million, 11 million. That's great. You'd think, oh, like they'd get like, you know, a few 100,000 likes maybe. No, wrong. Yeah, try 16,000. There's a 23,000 there as well. That's this video that got 10 million views. Only 23,000 people out of 10 million have liked that post. Literally the comment section on every single one of the videos right now, people are all saying, guys, stick to the plot. And most of these comments have more likes than the actual video that the comment was left on. It's absolutely insane right now.
I personally find the trend hilarious because the comment sections on her posts are just full of people sticking to the plan and ignoring her. Like, if you scroll through her comments now, all you see are people talking about sticking to the plan. For example, in this post, which is one of her recent TikToks about her new song, 6 out of 7 comments are about the plan. This is just from a quick scroll. What's even funnier is that this plan was supposed to be for every celebrity, but somehow it only ended up happening to JoJo. Anyway, now that we're all caught up on the important lore, let's talk about her new song, Choose Your Fighter. Surprisingly, I had already heard about this song before I even listened to it or watched the music video because I saw a Reddit post titled, JoJo Siwa threatens release of new single Choose Your Fighter. And yeah, that's a wild title. Basically, people think JoJo's music is so bad that whenever she drops new stuff, it's considered a threat. It's like that logic when an unattractive guy approaches a girl, it's seen as a threat because of his looks. But if he were better looking, it'd be fine. Normally, I'd agree with JoJo's music being a bit cringy, but this song, surprisingly, isn't that bad. It's actually decent. and I'd encourage people to give it a listen instead of just following the hate in the comments. However, where she really messed up was with the music video. I've watched tons of music videos, and this one is easily one of the worst I've ever seen. It's weird because her TikToks made it look like they had a decent budget, like a big team, plenty of equipment, but somehow the final product is just a mess. They even hyped it up as the biggest FU to the internet, and yeah, it definitely feels like it missed the mark.
That is the biggest internet.
Yes, it is.
That is like, you want to make shit, I'll make shit myself.
And for some reason, it's still just not hitting right. I don't get why everything around JoJo has to be so freaky. But let's break down this music video. The video was posted 13 days ago and has around 1.7 million views. Of course, the dislikes outweigh the likes, because it feels like every JoJo post gets bombarded with dislikes on YouTube. Her Karma song, for instance, is one of the most disliked videos on YouTube, and that came out just last year. Impressive, right? But to be fair, the like to dislike ratio isn't as bad as you might think because, like I said earlier, this is actually a decent song. It's just the video that's a total mess. The music video starts with JoJo in these bizarre poses, and honestly, I have no clue what she's doing. It looks like something out of a horror movie, except it's not scary at all because, well, it's JoJo. Then it transitions to her surrounded by some random bears. Like, what's the deal with JoJo and bears? This isn't the first time she's done this. In her Guilty Pleasure music video, she was in a full bear costume. And there were bears all over the set doing weird stuff like humping the floor. And I don't understand the bear obsession, but okay. After a while, the bears, well, do whatever they do. Then we're thrown into the most poorly choreographed fight scene ever. This thing looks like it came straight out of an anime, but not in a good way. JoJo runs at her opponent like a snail, misses a punch, jumps for no reason, and then, wait for it, she spins. Yes, she just spins. I'm going to play this again because this is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. She literally does a full 360-degree spin on her butt to catch her punch with her legs when she could have just not spun at all. It's honestly hilarious. Then the girl hits JoJo with the people's elbow and jumps up to come straight down on her. You'd think the fight's about to end, right? But nope. JoJo turns around and the opponent licks her. What the heck is this? Is this a fight or some weird foreplay moment? I don't even know how that made any sense in the context of the song or the fight. It was just bizarre. After that, some random chick shows up and gives JoJo a bedazzled vest, and suddenly she's OP. Now she's fighting a 1 versus 6, even though she just lost a 1 versus 1. Oh, and this guy in the background tried to sneak in a punch? Yeah, we saw you, bro. Then, in the middle of the fight, she's headbutting people in the nuts and, I kid you not, humping the back of their heads. Like, what is going on here? It's just chaos for no reason. And in her TikTok, she promised there would be some solid fight scenes. But all we got was this absolute mess.
Day 2 of Choose Your Fighter rehearsal done 5 hours early. Let's go. I am so stoked. Our fight scenes are so fun. We're all like such good friends, and so getting to it's been great. It's gonna be a bomb video. Choosing our fighter. We're choosing her.
Now I totally get why they let her out 5 hours early because this is pure shit. Honestly, it doesn't get worse than this. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video so you can stay updated with my new content. See you in the next video.